On a problem. So he goes out there and tells his mother that I'm employed by Moya.
Yeah. So all these workshops.
And then invite on my party.
Yeah.
So she now wants to go and start her own business on Facebook.
Yeah.
So quiet.
Yeah.
We'll be ready.
Still, it is a video.
Yeah,
A light.
yeah,
It's not.
Just be on the lookout for what is
You guys, are you ready? Just,
do you have contact details to a Nigerian embassy? I'm not at the ambassador. I'm trying to find out the contacts. No one's answering.
Google. Nigerian consulate.
Consulate. Is it a consulate or embassy?
Either or.
Have you tried to Google?
I googled for the embassy.
For the embassy?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what did you get?
I got the number, but no one is directing me to anyone.
Arun must speak as well.
yeah, yeah, on.
No,
Yeah, on.
The one.
I'm moving. Here. Move this closer. Then these ones put them here. Then leave that one down there.
Is it okay with our name?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
1873. This show is proudly brought to you by the 1873 National Business Forum. Your community together with promise.
So that's how you're going to start.
Your promise. Your connection to community.
Your voice, your power.
Hello?
Then we'll switch it over.
Hello? Hello? Is that Mr. Katzinga? Or it's Mawere? Hello? It's Mawere. Okay, let's see.
Right when it comes, then I'll check. Then we can plug controls.
Oh, yeah, it's still okay.
No, as we are calling using this one. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go in 1, 2, 3.
1873. This show is proudly brought to you by the 1873 National Business Forum. Your community together with promise. Your community, your promise. Your connection to community.
Your voice, your power.
Right, it's a very good afternoon. Welcome to 1873 TV. The name is Stanley, aka Wildfire. And this afternoon, I'm on TV with Mr. M. Good afternoon, Mr. M.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we're talking about the 1873 National Business Forum.
Yeah.
This is the first segment as we introduce this business forum. And this is where we will get to say more about the forum, what is to be expected on the forum, how you can be part of the forum as the 1873 National Business Forum. Hopefully we'll be joined by John Stewart, the president of this 1873 Business Forum, to shed more light on what will be happening and it's something that is fresh and new, as John put it out there on social media. He says, let us make it a bomb.
I think, yeah, that's just a starting point of building institutions. And we started just as a casual conversation. That is a need to build a business culture. And the best way to build it is by doing it. And those who are keen to contact us, you have the numbers, the FM, the WhatsApp number.
Yes, the number
Maybe you can share it.
Right, the number you can get us on WhatsApp is 061. That's +27 061. No, +27 61 700 1873. That number, once again, it's +27 61 700 1873.
61 700.
Yes, 1873.
1873.
Yes, that is the WhatsApp number that you can reach us on, and then we can have the conversation going. So you can also reach us out on Facebook, which is the 1873 TV or the 1873 FM, and we're also on Twitter as the 1873 FM.
Okay, the idea that started, I think, on your show,
yes,
the Continental Sunrise Breakfast Show, you were talking about institutions.
Yes,
one of which is a party. A political party and government, and the interplay between the two. And today you were looking at
Namibia, and we're looking at a political party called SWAPO.
Yeah, and some people don't know what and who is SWAPO.
SWAPO is an organization that was formed in Namibia. Better known as, it's a political party that the likes of Sam Nujoma, and it was established in the year. Okay, I'm just trying to go through the notes, but it's an organization that rejected the term of Southwest Africa and insisted on replacing it with Namibia, and that is where SWAPO came from.
Okay, so it was a people's organization.
Yes, it was
similar to this NBF.
Yes,
the 1873 National Business Forum. This is a forum of people who are interested in being part of this.
Yes.
How can I join the 1873 network? I am in Harare. That's a message from Mick Nigel Holdings. It's very easy, Mick Nigel, if that is your name. All you need to do is to go to the website,
yes,
www.the1873network.org, and you can join them. It's a free membership to register on the site, but if you want to be part of the community where your input, or you want to get to know other people better and benefit yourself, you can also subscribe to be a member, which is a paid up member. And the annual fee is 1,000 Rand, and that you can then join and become part of it. And also encourage you to build a community of like-minded thinkers in Harare, so that you can create a platform where you can exchange ideas, insights, knowledge, experiences, and just the connections that social media has enabled. Has given all of us an opportunity to actually deal with other complex problems, including opportunities. And it is those opportunities that will then make your life different. I hope that answers. Mick, Nigel, don't do it yesterday, don't do tomorrow, do it yesterday. I see we're getting a Stuart. Hello.
Yes, how are you?
How are you? Well,
Sir, very good.
welcome to the first show of the NBF, the 1873 NBF.
Awesome, awesome. I'm very excited to be part of this 1873 NBF.
Okay, and maybe we can just introduce the people who are listening, some are watching, and I'm talking to Mr. John Stewart, and maybe we can try to frame the need for creating sharing economies. We can call the NBF as an economy or a country. Maybe you can speak.
correct,
You can speak to the need for building communities. What do you think?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm very,
Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm very excited, and I believe that we are going to build a community and a society that's unparalleled.
Already we have 30 respondents who have responded to this. And I wanted to call someone at PwC, and can you call on WhatsApp? Okay, you can call Tumi Musidi, so that we can also hear what their questions are, and then we can respond. There's somebody who said, how can I join? How can I join the network? I'm in Harare. And I was just explaining that actually we are geographically agnostic. You can join wherever you are. And technology allows us to optimize. So you can participate in conversations wherever you are. And so far, we have about 30 people who have indicated an interest in being part of this this network. So I was going just to call at random so that we can get some of these people to give a voice to this idea. So any other input you may want to give?
Hello?
Hello, may I speak to Simba Chiangwa? Hello? 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 We lost the connection. Okay.
I think we have lost him.
Yeah. Okay. On your side, anything that you may want to say, John?
Yes, I'm very excited, as referring to our previous conversation earlier today. We are going to run 1873 National Business Forum, and Talia Anderson is going to support us and help us to build this network into something extraordinary. And of course, we've got on board as well, from the MF Rotary Network side, also Corey Robertson. He's also an expert in networking and marketing. Corey also focuses a lot on multi-level marketing systems. So I believe, that the joint venture in between MF Rotary Network, 1873 National Business Forum, and 1873 SFM will be absolutely a unique platform for everybody involved in business to actually be part of and to participate in. The services that we render is completely unparalleled. There's no such platform ever anywhere in the world. We're going to do live broadcasting from our networking functions and events taking place, giving everybody the maximum exposure that they can possibly get. But most of all, we are going to be the voice of the business community. We are going to work hand in hand with every businessman and
Okay, you are saying we are going to, I thought you were saying, hello?
I think we lost him there for a second, but it's coming back.
there is no discrimination. Hello?
Hello, yeah, no, I said, I thought you are saying we are going to, instead of we are already doing that. You are live already on air talking
Absolutely.
on behalf of this institution called the 1873 NBF for National Business Forum. So, Mr. President, why should one think of joining this organization?
No, this is absolutely the platform helping people irrespective of their problems, but especially with a lot of focus on networking and marketing per se. Wherever we can assist anybody, by all means, we are here to help.
So are you there to help or add value?
We are here to help and to add value. Our main focus is to add value to everybody involved so that they can change their lives, their lifestyle, that they can uplift it themselves to the next level.
Talk to us about
definitely add the value wherever necessary.
Talk to us about the difference between value, adding, and helping.
Helping in the sense that, through our networking partners, we can render services to anybody irrespective of the problems that they experience. So, in that respect, it's a matter of helping. On the other hand, adding value is we give, all our members and business associates and partners maximum exposure in their business.
So when does help become value add?
When you can turn that help into a financial benefit. And I mean, by helping people within the network, the guys, they try to help one another with special rates, of course. Irrespective of the need that you may experience in business, whether it's printing that you need done or signage, our networking partners is there to actually assist anybody in getting the best service and the best price at all times.
Because most people say when I join an organization, I want to get a benefit. Speak to people who have that mindset.
Who would say, what's in it for me?
What is in it for me?
That phrase that you just quoted, what is in it for me, is also applicable to the other person, to the other party. So each of us must be able to answer that question, what is in it for me? For us as a broadcasting station, I mean, it is our passion to help people, and we love people, and we expedite their wealth and success. But by so doing, we also help ourselves in establishing ourselves as market leaders in networking per se.
Okay, if you take the the ordinary mind, it says, I want to be educated so that I am employable. I want to be employable so that I can live. So I need a living income. And outside that, I don't see value in being associated. How do you convince such a mind that actually it is in their interest to be part of something bigger than themselves?
I mean, anybody starting a business operation, whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you start a more formal kind of business, it's easy to say that you're a business person. But at the end of the day, it is more than just talking. I mean, there's a lot of actions required to establish yourself as a real business person. There's got to be a constant, a business scenario taking place. You've got to get leads, referrals, prospects. You've got to do regular business in terms of sales. If you just start a business without any support system in place, you will hardly find any benefit. The same also applies for people who just would like to educate themselves into different professions. Unless you keep, keep in pace with the market trends and the market tendencies, I mean, you're not going to experience honest success. Networking itself can turn the business world upside down. The opportunities through networking is unbelievable. But as we said in a previous conversation, it is important to, to analyze the word network. The basic words that we find in the word is net and work.
Yeah.
Unless you're prepared to work your net, you will not be effective. So the more effort you put in, the more successful you will be. And that is absolutely what we are promoting. We are trying to educate our members. We are trying to cultivate the culture amongst them to help one another. If you try to raise your voice against the system, you will hardly get any success. But as soon as you stand together,
Okay.
Hello?
I think we've got the connection going on.
Okay.
But basically, I'm picking up the sense that one cannot do it on their own.
Yeah.
But as a collective, there's so much that can be done in the business space.
Yeah. So one, just the power.
I'm still here.
Yeah, we're still there. We're still online. So
That's correct.
So I think Stanley was just trying to underscore what you were saying, and what we are essentially saying is that the social organization of human beings is actually around groups. Do you agree?
Absolutely, that's correct.
And although we are self-centered as individuals, we are inward looking as individuals, but we realize that actually a life would be meaningless if we were living it in isolation. So we need to be engaged.
Yeah.
We need to be part of something that we can shape and define its character. How many people want to arrive at an address and find everything working, and they don't want to be part of building anything?
I mean, most people want to get into into something that is already in motion. But from building an institution from scratch, most people are always skeptical in being part of that, as they find it, some would say, is it going to work? Is it not going to work? But
In
how
fact,
will you know if it's going to work or not work if you're not in there?
in fact, don't you find that most people actually want somebody else to explain the direction and the destination?
That's always the case at times in explaining where this is heading. And then people can have a clear picture and clear understanding on what exactly it is that they are getting into.
So they want you to promise something to them.
Yes.
Do you find it, John, that the human instinct is always to ask somebody
Absolutely.
where we are going and where we should go,
The normal tendency.
and then say the NBF, since it's already there, can you give me the prospectus so that I can prospect before I join?
Absolutely. In order to get the proper prospectus, we will place that on our website on MF Rotary Network. But we are still, our website for National Business Forum is under construction currently. And within the next day or two, it will be live again.
But
Our
imagine,
website.
have you ever seen Jesus' prospectus? Hello? Have you ever seen this Jesus prospectus?
No, not yet.
How many people want a prospectus? And some people say, if I join the church,
yes,
you must guarantee that I go to heaven. That's the benefit.
Yeah.
Yet people go to church every day.
And it's a promise.
It's not a promise.
Or it's
The pastor can't promise you that.
So you go in there with the hope that I will.
No, that's your business.
Which has got nothing to do with the church or the pastor.
No, the pastor can't promise you. The pastor says you're on your own. But come so that we can pray together.
Yes.
Yeah. So, John, John? Hello?
Yes.
While you are away.
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
I do experience problems with the signal that I experienced this afternoon from.
Are you now on Skype?
No, I'm not on Skype. I'm trying to reconnect on Skype, and it will be ready later today.
Okay. Are you on Facebook Messenger?
I've got Facebook Messenger as well. That's correct.
Oh, you got it?
Yes.
But you are not one of our friends.
Yes, friend.
No, unfortunately, not as yet.
Okay, I think you are. Click allow to make a call.
Yeah, I'm calling you.
Yeah, we are calling you on Facebook Facebook Messenger.
Okay, let me see.
It's ringing.
Nothing's happening on my side.
No, just check.
Yeah.
It's ringing.
No, to be quite honest, something's happening now. Yeah, it just shows the call that we're currently busy with.
No, let me cancel this one, then we ring you on.
Or you can call me on Facebook Messenger, MC Wildfire.
I'm going to try to do that quickly.
Okay.
Not that
Okay. So let's try. Okay, Miss Dava.
Right, to be part of the conversation, you can reach us via our social media platforms, which is Facebook at the 1873 FM, on Twitter at the 1873 FM. We're also on WhatsApp. The number is +27. The number is +27 61 700 1873. That number once again +27 61 700 1873. Those are some of the channels that you can use to reach us, and we can have a conversation regarding this issue of building the 1873 National Business Forum, right? And we are still chatting to John Stewart, who is the president of the 1873 National Business Forum, getting his input, right? I think we've got John calling there.
Hello? Yeah.
I don't know what is going on with my system. Apologies.
No, okay,
I
no,
will definitely sort it out this afternoon still.
not a problem, John.
Okay, welcome back.
Thank you so much. It sounds much better now.
Okay, yeah, now it's much better. We can hear you without any interruption.
No, that's
So
excellent.
we're just talking about this idea of building institutions and common observations that we can share. And maybe you can confirm whether it is your experience that people want free societies. They don't want to pay any membership fee. Is that what you find?
Well, to be honest, I do not experience that problem. It all depends upon the package that you offer, to your potential clients. But, in building a society that offers extraordinary services, to prospective members, I never experienced any problem to get people to pay for that. I mean,
No, I'm just saying is just the idea that you have to offer itself is foreign to the idea of institutions. What can an institution offer to a person other than the person using the institution to advance their interest? Don't you find it's a bit contradictory that a person wants to know people and then they want to be offered the people? Who can offer you what you don't know? Yeah.
And that's so very true. That's so very true what you just said.
Yeah. How many people want business connections to sell their products, their solutions, yet they want you to create the platform for them so that they can cross the bridge that they've not built? Don't you think it would be more prudent for somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is a fact what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And, I mean, at the end of the day, you get institutions and you get institutions, and we must differentiate in between the different institutions that you get. The mission and the vision of MF Rotary Network and 1873 National Business Forum is to provide all our members with service delivery. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody must also realize it's costing us money, it's costing us time, it's a lot of effort that we put in order to render a service that's unparalleled and that anybody can actually benefit from. So I think, it's kind of fair to run, different platforms on different principles. I mean, our networking organization is down to have members, paying members to actually acquire the services that we offer. But on the other hand, we do
okay, just hold on. We have a caller. There was a call coming in.
Very good.
Yeah. I think it's gone because we are using the same line.
Yes, it's possible. It's a pity that we lost the caller now.
Yeah, what I can do is we can. I think on your Facebook Messenger, I think there was you could hear you could hear the phone ringing.
No, to be honest, I didn't even hear it. Unfortunately, I had interruptions because we were talking,
But
via my WhatsApp platform.
can you phone on your side?
When was I phone to which number?
I think I'll send you a message right now on Facebook. Then you can call through that link.
No problem, I'll do that.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Welcome to the 1873 TV.
Thank you.
You are live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you can you responded to the call for the 1873 NBF, the National Business Forum.
Yes.
Okay, maybe for the benefit of the viewers out there, what ignited your interest?
Look, I'm very much interested in business issues, particularly around Africa, South Africa, my home country, as well in these current turbulent economic times. And when I saw, the discussion happening on the page, I was quite intrigued to add my 2 cents worth or add my contribution, if you like. From background-wise, I am an entrepreneur, stroke a career manager, and some people would call it an HR business partner in the space that we've worked in, with over 11 years experience. So business and people are very much central to my life, 8 hours of the day, every day. Particularly Monday to Friday, but you know how it is in the work environment in today's age, where you get to work even when you are not in the office.
Okay, so if you look at I think the space where you are operating, are you independent or you are part of a business corp?
I am currently part of a business corp, but I'm in a peculiar situation. I'm in between, so I'm transitioning from a corporate environment out of that into becoming more of an independent consultant, practitioner, or person, basically.
So if you are going to be an independent practitioner, do you agree that the biggest challenge is around visibility and getting known and reaching out to people? Whereas if you are working for a corporate, the school fees has already been paid. The name of the corporate itself becomes the marketing. And we have seen what has happened in terms of reputation. And KPMG, to take one enterprise, what is currently unfolding just because of maybe 1 or 2 or 4 transactions. Then essentially we have ended up with a market reaction that may be unprecedented, but nevertheless people respond to information and people respond to knowledge that may not be in the marketplace.
Absolutely. I mean, of course, the bigger the brand, the bigger the impact. And as you rightfully mentioned, I mean KPMG, amongst others, who are whirled up in various scandals. It really takes only one transaction, and it does not have to be, two or three. Just one is enough to cause, irreparable damage, if you like. But it takes years, to build a reputation.
Yeah.
One great writer once said that you can't buy reputation, you can't buy integrity, you can't buy the value of it. It takes years to build. As a result, once it's punished, once it's damaged, especially in such public forums, to gain that back is going to take just the same sweat that you've taken to build it, if not more. And in regards to KPMG, for example, it's going to take them absolutely more than that.
So when you look at the biggest challenge, I presume you are black.
Yes, I am.
And the biggest challenge that is faced is you may be the first generation corporate actor or professional in your field, and you find you are lonely.
Yes.
You have no one to share with. The frustrations, the pipeline, whether it's deals or something. Do you find that among your friends, sometimes you are connected but disconnected in terms of aspirations?
Very much true, particularly in our black community. And I'm going to be completely blunt, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed.
You're allowed. That's why we're here, to be blunt.
But my view is that, we are together as friends, as colleagues, in one space. And when it comes to issues around building up, a particular society, and particularly the black society, social capital, then we are divided. And I think that has been particularly our weakness as a black people. You look at the Jewish community, you look at the Indian community, they are able to build each other up. They share the same aspirations in that they look out for one another, and they would like to see one another succeed and proceed in the business environment or in the professional environment. You don't particularly see that amongst black people. We are always looking behind your shoulder to see, is the next person catching up to where I am? I need to always be as further. And you go to school. There's always this competition among black people, but the competition is adverse in that it's not building one another and making sure we grow together. Yes, we are not going to grow at the same pace. We are not going to grow at the same rate. However, if you have the means and you have the capacity, then it is quite key or quite important for us to help one another out in order to build our own black society or social capital.
So some people say, if you can't beat them, why not join them?
The idea is not to beat them. I think the idea is very much to join them.
So now, would you want to be the first member of an organization in which a white person
is involved,
is the president?
No.
Why not?
I really do think that it is the era, like I said, where we need to build that of our own.
Okay,
We
so
have
you're saying that if Jews are eating alone, you don't want to be part of the Jewish bus.
I beg your pardon?
Imagine Jews are eating alone in the bus of Jews.
Yes,
Wouldn't you want to be a disruptive black?
I would. I certainly would. I
So
really do
would you want to
think-
drive a bus that is full of Jews, or allow one Jew to drive it and take you where you want to go?
I really do think that I would like to be in a bus where I drive a bunch of Jews, and I think it's tit for tat in that sense, where in some instances I would not be driving. And
So does it matter who is driving or where you're going?
To answer your question, no.
So
It
why?
is where you're going.
Yeah.
It is the destination that is key.
Yeah. So where do you want to go? Do you want to go to a poverty cycle? Do you want to go to the valley where there's a lot of people who are also looking to go up, or you like to go up?
I would like to go up.
Okay, so can we count you as one of the persons who want to go up?
No, absolutely. I want to go up. I'm not about regression. I'm not about going down. I'm not about failure. Yes, I understand it takes a lot of hard work, but I'm going up.
So would you mind being in a bus driven by a white president if it's going to take you without any skirmish or any accident?
Being very cautious. I would say yes and no to the accident, but I would say yes. Obviously, I mean, in every journey has its failures. It
Okay,
has
we
its
now
success
have
and it has its
we now
failures.
have John Stewart on the line.
Yes.
John. Yeah, there's a black woman here who is strongly opposed to a pale-faced and
No, I am not.
apartheid contaminated white boy masquerading in Africa as a leader.
No, I am absolutely not.
No, she's
I
now
am not opposed to your pale face.
She's now converted.
She's now withdrawing. Let's see whether she's now back. No, just hear what she's saying. She said she's grown up and climbed the mountain of opportunity with a black face and proud to be a black person. And she fought against apartheid so that she can create a black face to. Now she doesn't want to be confused by white people with a new form of apartheid.
Indeed, I'm very impressed with the logic, and we honestly need people like that lady to be on board in our network. And I hope that we can take it further. But at the end of the day, our network is also based on black consciousness. So to all the black listeners on email, I want to tell you, you are beautiful people, nothing wrong with you. And it's time for black people to stand up in business and to achieve their dream goals.
But they are saying, John, they are saying that whites are conspirators. They want to eat alone, and they will be black conscious only before you get to the bank.
That's unfortunate.
So, but would you want to be led by a white person, knowing that when whites are eating, there are no black spectators?
Not to the idea of spectating. I would like to also sit, at the dinner table with the likes of John and have a decent meal.
Don't tell me you are falling in love with John now. So you are now in the human capital, not black capital.
Yes. Yes.
So you believe in human capital formation?
I do. I really do. I believe in human capital formation. I believe in inclusive human capital formation.
Okay, so I think we have overcome that part, John. So, John, you are qualified to be. Okay, so second, we have been talking about people not wanting to be subscribed members of anything. Do you get the impression that most of your friends, black as they may be, they actually don't know that value gets value? They want to join business forum, then ask what the forum can do for them instead of what they can do for themselves in the name of the forum.
Yeah, Mawere, I think that, the mindset is still very much regressive in that it is true indeed. It's more about what's in it for me rather than what can I do to add value, and to change things. And you then go back to saying, whatever happened to be the change that you want to see, walk the talk and not just talk. And some would say talk is cheap, but very much still stuck in the mentality of, what's in it for me, or pity me.
Not even
I'm in this situation.
Not even what's in it for me, because nobody knows what the next second brings. But what it brings is just you being open to opportunities, because you never know who in life can bridge you to the next avenue.
Absolutely.
How many people want life to be orderly, planned, predictable? Like when you woke up this morning, did you have an idea of that you're going to be having this conversation?
No, to be quite honest, not. But I was keen, and I jumped at the opportunity when I saw it, and I had absolutely no idea.
And that's what life is all about.
Yes.
We live it with no idea. We die with no idea as well. Yet we want certainty, yet life is not certain.
That's a very important statement and very loaded in its right. In that, it's funny how we always tend to fall into the trap of wanting structure, of wanting guarantees. I mean, we do it in relationships.
Yeah.
We do it in life in general. You almost want some sort of guarantee. But in all honesty, there is no such.
And realizing that life itself is a journey of discovery, that the National Business Forum can actually be your vehicle to procuring more clients, to accessing people you never knew before, like John Stewart. From now onwards, we want to see a black and white photo.
No, John, I'm your new best friend.
So, John, can we have a black and white song? Amazing Grace. Also, so you see, have you ever heard a white man sing?
I've heard a few.
Have you ever heard a white man sing Amazing Grace?
No, to be quite honest, no, I have never.
But you know the song. Do you
I
know
know the song very well.
No, John, have you ever seen a black woman sing Amazing Grace? So you know what the song says? Okay. Can you sing?
Now, to be quite honest, we had a very good international icon in Nelson Mandela. And he was in favor of building a rainbow nation.
Okay.
So we can all work together, even in achieving our dream goals together. And we can be prosperous in whatever we intend to do. We can have prosperity.
But your sister here was once blind.
Now she can see.
And now she can see.
Now she can see.
Now she can be on the dinner table with John.
With John, Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound.
It was all this whiteness.
You see, she was saying all white people are devils. I know where they come from. They are there to distract, to distort, to divert, and to eat where they are not supposed to eat. And you know what she's saying now? Yeah, you know what she's now singing? She's saying a wretch like me.
Well, I think she's a lady with character, and I think that we definitely are going forward in taking hands with her and working
But
right.
are you sweet talking here or you mean it?
No, I mean it. I definitely mean it. We need people like that. And I was talking earlier about the different communities that you get, like the Jews, let's say the Indians or whatever. I mean, they've got the tendency to stand together. Unfortunately, on the political arena, you get the black people standing together, but nothing good is the same.
But Johnny, John, John, at midnight in Africa, who is black or white? Okay, do you agree?
Yep.
But Tumelo,
I totally agree.
you agree?
I totally agree.
So at midnight you are white.
Yes.
But you need electricity.
Yeah.
Can't you? Okay, so what do you want to know about this organization?
I think I'm pretty much well affair with the organization. I would really like to get to know more in terms of, what are the intentions in terms of growing the business fraternity, I mean, in South Africa or Africa.
Now you've become black again.
No.
Because what are the intentions of an organization? Should an organization have any intention?
Yes, I mean, it's to be profitable.
It's the members who want to advance their interest, not an organization.
It is.
No, an organization is. Do you agree that an organization is neutral?
Yeah.
Without the human beings.
No, it's true.
So, can we agree that organizations are vehicles for human beings
Mm.
to deliver promises to themselves.
Mm.
Hmm?
Mm.
They are just instruments.
Mm.
But an instrument cannot move on its own. A car cannot have a destination.
Mm. Mm.
It requires human intervention.
Yep.
Do we agree there?
We totally agree.
Okay, so from now onwards, you are not going to ask, what can the organization do for me? No, what I can do for myself.
I think if
What can we do for the organization?
No, the organization doesn't have a stomach, Butumel.
The people have.
The people worry about hunger.
I think it's what JFK said when he said, ask not what you can do for the country, but what I can do in the name of the country.
No, this is our invention. JFK said, ask not what the country can do for you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
But what you can do.
Yeah, but we have now said what I can do for myself.
Yeah.
In the name of the country.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is you who wants clients.
Yes.
It is you who wants to advance yourself.
Absolutely.
It is not the organization that needs clients. Huh?
No, I totally agree.
Yeah. And you know, John, you know what an invoice means, John?
What means?
An invoice.
Yes.
In the black world.
Yes.
You know what it means?
No, please tell me.
It means it's only a voice inside the invoice that you pay for.
Oh, yes, of course, it makes sense.
If there's no voice, you don't need an invoice.
Absolutely, and that's so simple.
Do you agree, Butumel?
No, absolutely, I agree.
Huh? So you must be the voice in the network. Sorry.
Mm.
You can't have the network having a voice.
Mm.
So when you join a church, do you need a boarding pass?
Mm.
Do you need a boarding pass to join a church?
No, you don't.
But how many people want a boarding pass to heaven?
Oh, profound.
so do you really need?
No, absolutely not.
So, John, you got a member now who does not expect anything other than to be a member and move forward.
And you know, if I recall the previous conversation that we had earlier today, we need females to be on board, and I think we must enter into proper negotiations with this lady as well.
You can't enter into negotiation with yourself. She is on her own. She's sovereign. She doesn't need a conversation because she comes into the organization as a full package, not as an agent. Is that correct?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, so you don't want to be. So we are tired of people entering organizations as females. Do you want to be a female in the organization?
No.
Huh?
No, I want to be an equal in an organization.
Not you don't want. You are equal. You don't have to want. If you play
I want
female,
to be whole.
if you play female, You lose out while men are thinking about other things. Never trust any man with anything.
Yeah, you
So,
can say that again.
so trust yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we agreed, John, that she will come in as a sovereign. John? Yeah, she is coming to the organization full, complete, with no discount. Yeah, we don't want a female discount or a black discount. We are already black. So, are you excited to be part of this organization?
I'm ecstatic.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
Because John is white, he doesn't want freeloaders. So John, otherwise it will be a church going nowhere slowly. So John, what is the damage for membership? So if you charge 500 to a black person, they tell you to go to hell.
Okay, so it's 100 rand per month, which means it's 1.2
Per year.
per year.
Is that fair, Miss Mosidi?
I'm still making a list of the budget.
Okay. So
No, I think it's more than sufficient. I think I'm more driven by the cause
yeah.
than the monetary outcome.
No, you are not the one. I've sent this message. Now I have almost 40 people who have said yes. Just
wow.
over the last few hours. That is not only
Wow.
on
Wow.
LinkedIn. So you are not the only one.
Mm.
Yeah, but since I attract only black people, so I will say I will bring a black constituency.
Perhaps John is a cousin.
So John, it's your job to attract white boys and girls. Where is that white person in your organization? What's your name? Tanya, is it Tanya?
Talia.
Talia.
Yeah, Talia, that's correct.
She's still alive.
She's still around, and she's out in the field doing some networking projects.
Okay.
And she'll be available tomorrow morning to say hi to the people again.
Okay. So that's but thank you very much. We've taken a lot of your time, but we will send the contacts of John so that they can start enrolling, and you can also spread the word to your friends and the enemies too.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad I could contribute and share. However, I really appreciate it, and John will be in touch.
Thank you so much, indeed. I'm looking forward to that. And once again, thank you to all our 1873 FM listeners.
No, thank you, John.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, no, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Perfect.
Right.
And then, yeah, maybe we can just call two more and see where we are.
Okay.
Yeah. So far, how did you find?
Well, it's very interesting because when you look at how a conversation changes how the mindset gets shifted.
Yeah.
Where you're saying, I don't want to work with a white person, but through conversation, you see the paradigm of an individual being shifted. That is very interesting and exciting.
Hello, is that Dr. Gugu? How are you?
I'm okay, and you too.
Hey, long time.
Otherwise, how are you doing?
Hey, not too bad. Yeah, thanks for responding to the call. You are keen to be part of this organization.
Yes.
Okay. We have John. I think I'll just bring him on the line, and so that. Are you still in security?
Yes, I'm doing security and also in medicine as a medical doctor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The organization is being spearheaded by one of the members of 1873, John Stewart.
Okay.
And he says the membership is 100 per month or 1,200 per year.
Okay.
And it's driven by members.
Okay.
And we will also be in partnership with the 1873 FM radio so that we can optimize in terms of raising visibility and promoting among us some of the service providers.
Okay.
And do you find that in most cases, generally, like doctors, wait for patients to be sick? They can't pray for patients to be sick. And when people are sick, sometimes they don't know who to talk to. So how best can we create a network of doctors? And we know that you're not supposed to advertise.
Yeah.
How best can...
Usually, the best would be to bring awareness in doctors' forum and also the benefits in terms of the organization in doctors' forums, because we have got a monthly doctors' forum that we do, one which is a doctors' forum which includes general doctors and specialist doctors. Then the other one is only for specialist doctors.
Okay.
And that is the best forum.
But the doctors themselves, do you find that actually they wait until month end without going out to the community, without being active citizens, and expect people to come to the mountaintop? Hello?
That's the mentality of doctors, because they don't have business mentality.
Yeah, John, we have Dr. Gungu on the line. He has responded positively to the call for the 1873 National Business Forum. And he's a medical doctor, but also is in security business.
And that's very important sectors that we actually represent. You know, within a network, we don't always need people in the security industry, but we also, on a constant basis, need medical experts. So, you know, we've got a dual kind of membership. We've got a passive membership, and we've got an active membership. Now, the passive membership, I would say would be more for a doctor. I mean, it's not practical for a doctor, you know, to stay away from his consulting rooms and to attend networking functions. But on the other hand, with security, I mean, there we need an active, you know, involvement from the person being involved. So yes, they would be definitely like to have him on board, as the market is very open for security.
Okay, so doctor, are you excited to have a president who is white?
In business, there is no color.
Okay.
And money doesn't have color.
So, John, you hear that he says as long as the money is green in the American sense, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how it comes in. So he doesn't look at patients. He looks at the color of the money.
That's the only thing that counts.
Okay, I think there you can agree. You can agree. So we will give the doctor, I think, your number so that you can. I've told him about the membership. You're talking about passive. I don't think the doctor wants to be passive, is it?
No, I want to be active, but I think other doctors would even appreciate being active. But as long as things are marketed properly to them, they tend to be very intellectual.
Okay.
And, very removed from marketing forums. But if they are informative, they will definitely participate.
So you hear what the doctor is saying.
I've heard it, but not that clear.
He's saying that doctors are looking for value. They may not be au fait with marketing and what it requires to advance their interest. But if they see that there is something that they can extract from the forum, because they already belong to forums anyway. The only difference is that the forums that they may belong to are not giving them the value that they want, because at the end of the day, it's not the medicine in medicine, it's the cash in medicine.
That's true, that's a fact.
They want to be able to advance their lives. So he's saying, look, if I join, I also bring my colleagues, and then we can form our own 1873 National Business Forum, but for doctors who may also be wanting to share professional stuff, but they want to belong to a broader group where patients are also a part of the farm, because they are farming as well.
That's a very extraordinary idea. I think it's a brilliant idea to have a special forum, as you just mentioned, exclusive to doctors.
Yeah.
Although, he will also be involved in the general forum, but with special emphasis on the specialized forum for doctors.
That's right.
It's awesome. It's extraordinary.
Yeah, so that is the idea, that it starts with the doctor. So we will be calling Dr. Gungu also to give expert opinion on certain medical issues. In doing so, he will be advancing his own interest and becoming visible.
Yes, that will be good.
Yeah. Anything else? Do you have any other question, doctor?
No, I think for a beginning, for now, I think it's okay.
It's okay.
Yes.
Okay, John, do you have any question for the doctor?
No, doctor, how can I lose weight? But we'll leave those questions for another time.
It cost you. There's nothing for Mahala. Okay, so the doctor will prescribe something, but after consultation. But if you want the members, if I'm a member of the business forum, doctor, can you give me a discount?
We can look at that. We have certain organizations that come to us in terms of making sure that they've got members that get discounted fees. We have got like the Black Management Forum, if we are an organization.
Yeah, but we are not black, we are cash.
So we have got several organizations that really come to us and negotiate certain.
No, we are already negotiating through your own air, doctor. Yeah? Is it 10%, 20%, or no percent?
we usually give the 10%.
Okay. So if you are watching there and you got problems with your body, please talk to us. We will go to the doctor and extract a discount.
Yeah.
And doctor, who does your insurance?
We have got our practice insurance, which is the liability
Yeah.
insurance. We have got certain insurance companies that are only allowed in the medical field that we use.
No, which ones? Because we are black, we don't know much.
We use Discovery.
Or is there something to discover?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, because
Doctor, do you need to discover?
Most of the insurance companies do not want to insure medical doctors due to.
No, I'm saying is you know something called old something, which has got a last name called mutual.
Old mutual.
Eh? Do you know that character?
I am insured by them.
So we want to create a new mutual.
Okay. That would be great.
No, it's only great when you change your behavior. And who insures your car?
Outsource.
Eh?
Outsource.
Outsource or out insurance?
Out insurance.
Yeah. Why do you want to be out?
That's the only way you can play on the same zone without being in the danger zone.
No, you must be inside the insurance. It's called insure and not outsure.
You're inside.
Let's now start to be inside.
Yeah.
Where the games are played by white boys. So John, we put John as president because we are tired of black presidents leading us nowhere. Because we can intimidate a white man, but blacks are difficult. Once they take the baton, they run away with it, and you can't find them.
That's true. That's the only alternative that is available nowadays.
Nowadays. So we rather put a white man and put a time clock. So, John, you got one knee enthusiastic, and we are going to set up a new mutual, not an out mutual.
Yeah.
That's right. So, doctor, just give John what you are spending now.
In terms of our
insurance book.
Insurance in terms of medical practice.
Yeah, and short term.
We pay 582,000 in a year.
You see, and imagine we get foolish doctors in one room. They all be paying 58,000.
Yeah.
And they think they're going to heaven. So John, we got a new mutual in the making. Then we look at short term. Yeah, so I think the doctor is excited. So we'll give you his name so that you become white. Don't wait until tomorrow. Because the doctor is comfortable being outsurance.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, doctor. So we'll
No,
meet
thank
you
you so much.
when John organized the member of is it meeting of members?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that would be good.
Okay, John, we just have another black guy to talk to so that you don't think we are discriminated. Okay. So we'll talk to one. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So yeah, we just talked to another one who has said yes because they want to convince themselves that there's a white person involved.
Yes,
Yeah.
John. Mm-hmm.
We've got, DFI3 network, we've got 1873 National Business Forum. Apart from that, we are also related to some extraordinary networking groups that will be active on LinkedIn and on social media and Facebook and Twitter. So we will be integrating involved on the various stages of networking.
Hello, yeah, just hold on, John. I got Ishanesu. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
It's Mawere.
Yes, sir?
Mawere.
Yes, how are you, Mr. Moore?
Not too bad. Thanks for responding positively to the call for this National Business Forum.
Okay,
On LinkedIn.
Okay. Oh, I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Moore, yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent.
Good.
I just wanted to confirm your interest.
Yes.
And I got John Stewart. Do you have a problem with a white person being a president of this organization?
No, not at all. I don't have a problem. As long as it's
Have you ever seen whites who like poverty or they are allergic to poverty?
Yeah, I think I have.
Have you seen one in Alex?
In where?
Alexandria.
No, I've never seen one.
You've never seen? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if you have not seen, then it means we need to see what? We actually need to see some.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With ourselves and see how best we can create what? We can create them.
Yeah, there's no problem. I'm open to the idea.
Okay, John, do you want to say anything to him?
I think I lost John. Let's
We will get John on the line.
Yeah, see if I can establish that connection with John.
Hello?
Let's see if John is available. Okay, I think we lost John.
Okay, what do you do, Ishanes?
Hello?
What is it that you do?
Okay, currently I'm a marketing and communications executive. Right?
Okay.
Yes.
No.
That's what I'm currently doing right now.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm also a student part-time with UNISA.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm doing my master's
All right.
currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So John actually was saying there is actually a membership fee, which is 100 rand per month. That brings it to 1,200 per year.
Okay.
So it will be 100 rand per month to be
All
a part of the 1873 National Business Forum. Is it something that you'll be interested in?
Yes, I think I am interested in
Is it?
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I will share with you John's contact details, and then you can reach out to John and then you can proceed and get your registration going.
All right, no problem. So John will give me all the details.
Yes, John will give you all the details that you require.
All right,
Yeah.
no problem. If I can have the numbers.
Okay, John's numbers are as follows, for the benefit of those also that are watching. John's number is 081 081 23 83 717.
717. Okay, so
Yes.
08123837717.
Yes, that is correct.
That is John Stewart.
Yes, John Stewart. He is the president of the 1873 National Business Forum.
Okay, no problem.
All right, Ishonesu, thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay, right, yes,
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
okay, thank you.
Bye.
Right, for the benefit of our listeners, also those who are following us, if you want to get in touch with John and get your registration going, you can reach John on 081 23 717. That number, once again, it's 081 23 717. Then you can be registered for 100 Rand a month. If you want to pay it off, it's 1,200 per year, right?
Hello?
So that's how you can get in touch with John.
Hello? Hello? John? Hello? John?
Hello, this is John.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. You are. He was calling. Okay. You want to check with him?
No, I think it's
Okay.
yes.
All right, John. Okay. Hello, John. Hello. Hello, John. Hello.
John is back on air.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back. So we got Ishayanesu. He is confirmed.
That's beautiful.
So we got three people who have confirmed. Yeah. And we have another one.
Yeah.
I think we got quite a number who have responded on Facebook.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So any other message, if I want to pay upfront, the fees, how much is it?
The fee is 100 Rand a month.
No, if I want to pay upfront.
Oh, it's 1,200 Rand per annum. But we are prepared to give, say, a 10% discount on that. So it's 120 Rand discount. It will be 1,080 Rand for the annual membership if it's paid in advance.
Okay, I think you need to tell people that maybe, yeah, make it attractive, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's I got one person who has said yes in Zimbabwe. So I'm just trying to see whether I can get him, so that at least if somebody is in Zimbabwe, what should they do?
Well, to be quite honest, we would like him to start, a branch of MF Rotary Network in Zimbabwe. Of course, as well, with the 1873 National Business Forum. So we will, enter into the negotiations and see to what extent we can involve the gentleman or we can take it from there. But, you know, we will give him the maximum exposure, whether he's in Zimbabwe or in Malawi or in South Africa, it does not matter.
Okay, so first you're encouraging people to form chapters where they are.
Absolutely, that's very important.
So they formulate their own strategies wherever they are.
And with guidance, of course, and the supervision, you know, of our head office, which will be based at 1873 FM in Stanton in Johannesburg. But, you know, from there, we, you know, they can start their own clusters with, you know, with our basic, you know, contribution, and they can run successfully. We will equip them, and we will inspire them to achieve the uttermost goals.
Okay. So that's hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, who's calling?
It's Taku.
Yeah.
Send me hello again. I message him.
Ah, okay. You are interested in being part of this?
Yes.
Okay. I let me make the call. Just hold on. Hello?
Yes, John here.
Yeah, John. I got Itaku on the line.
Yes, what can we do?
He is interested in being a member of the forum.
That's awesome news.
So Taku, where are you based?
I'm in Johannesburg.
You are in Johannesburg.
Yes.
Okay. What interested you in the offer? Hello?
I think we lost track of that.
We lost Taku. Hello?
I think you ran out of.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, maybe we establish that phone call, then we can add onto the conversation.
They're not picking up.
Okay, we still have John though.
And maybe John, you can try. Oh, can you try him on your side?
Yes.
So that I can call the other guy in the policy.
Let's see if I can still have John. Yes, John. Right. I think we lost the other guy when we're still having a conversation with him.
Unfortunately, we lost him.
Yeah. But so what we are doing is a lot of people that have responded. I think you'll notice that I tagged you in one of the comments on Facebook where I'm redirecting everybody. So you'll be receiving a lot of inboxes coming in your way, people wanting to register.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much indeed.
So the process of registering, John, how will it work? Is it forms that they fill in? How will they do it? Or they can is there a website they can register through?
Yeah, if they visit www.mfrotery.network.co.za.
Yes.
Under membership, there is an application form which they can complete online. And
So it's
Yes, John, you can go ahead.
And under the section of networking visitor, they can just type in 1873 National
Okay.
And we know exactly, where the contact actually came from.
Oh, okay, okay. So there you have it. When you go to www.mfrotarynetwork.co.za, you go to membership, then membership application, right? Or application for membership. Yes, John?
Yes, that's 100%.
Right, and then your network manager, that's where you type in the 1873 National Business Forum, okay?
Yeah, either 1873 National Business Forum or 1873 FM.
Okay.
This way, at least got a track, where the person actually came across our details.
Okay.
Okay, we are filling the form just to see.
Right, I see it requires VAT number, company registration number for those who don't have those.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm saying.
If they don't have a company number, they can just say not applicable.
Okay.
But they must just try to complete all the fields where there is asterisk because it's compulsory field.
Oh, okay.
Whether the community is not applicable or whatever, they must just try to complete as possible,
Okay. All right.
But they also, at any time, welcome to find me whenever they experience a problem in submitting the application.
We are just filling it now so that we check.
Yes. It's actually very easy and it's very user-friendly. It's just a matter of putting in, the appropriate information, and then we will proceed it and get in touch with the prospective member. We will issue the invoice and take it from there.
Okay.
But please, everybody that joins as a member of the Rotary Network as well as 1873 National Business Forum, we provide free publicity on our national marketplace. So we will place that your business in your area
Okay.
on our national database.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Apart from that, we will also have various other platforms to make provision for doctors. There will be a doctor's platform, one for financial advisors, one for insurance brokers, one for motor vehicle sales, and for every profession there will be a platform where we will give maximum exposure
Okay.
to that specific member.
All right. Now that's
Okay, so let's see. Submit. Let's see whether it comes back with something. Okay, thank you for submitting. We are looking forward to long and mutually beneficial. We'll revert to you shortly. Do not hesitate to contact us for any help or assistance you may require. You made a good choice.
Absolutely.
Okay, just hold on. Hello? Takura?
Yeah, sorry, I thought I had to drop from there. I was in the office and then I had to attend something.
Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah. So I was just saying, is this, what are your objectives, career-wise, business-wise?
The thing is, currently I am an energy engineer. I'm in solar PV, and I just passed through this MBA of Facebook page.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just saw it as a platform that is quite positive in terms of building your own dream career and stuff.
Okay.
So I don't really know much about it. I just want to look.
Yeah, I got John Stewart, who is the president of the organization.
Okay.
He's on the line as well. Okay. So, John, he doesn't trust white people.
Okay.
Taku doesn't trust white people, so he wants to explain what is this all about. He just saw something on the
internet,
on LinkedIn.
Okay, beautiful. Well, MFRT Network, as well as 1873 National Business Forum, is all about physical networking. It is a platform where everybody involved can build relationships that matter. Yeah.
So, did you hear what he said?
No, it's quite faint. I couldn't hear much.
Oh, he's saying that it's a platform that allows members to connect, equip, and inspire each other.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, and
Basically, what I was wondering, I just went through.
and it's also an opportunity for you to build your brand, to expand your circle, and to also gain knowledge about things that you may not learn at work, at home. Yeah. Is it something you are interested in?
Yeah, it is. It is.
But anything that is started by whites is not free. You have to pay to be, otherwise it will be Bamba Zonge.
Oh, okay. So, what's the subscription fee?
It's 100 Rand per month for a total of 1.2 per year. Alternatively, 1,000 Rand for the year. That's a flat fee.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in return, what do you get? Like, do they market your business for you, or is just
Now you are asking as a black man. Blacks say if I go to church, okay, what happens? When I do I get the ticket to go to heaven? So you want to go to heaven?
Yes.
Okay. So let me get Stuart on the line so that we cannot miss him because you are asking a relevant question, which is
like what's in there, what's in store for my business? Because for me now, I don't have an established business.
No, you are a professional, but hello?
Johnny?
Hello, John? Yeah, I got Taku, yeah. Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
We lost him, just hold on.
I'm on air.
Yeah, you are just hold on. Let me put the other guy on the line.
No problem.
Hello? Okay, so.
Hello, John.
Hello, John, yeah?
Can I phone you back on the direct line? I think WhatsApp line is the problem that we experience.
Yeah, I'm phoning you on a direct line now.
Okay, no problem. No, then it's much better.
Okay. So I think he was asking what benefits do I get? Yeah.
You know, the benefit package will be determined from member to member. But in general, we offer, maximum exposure and opportunity to everybody to meet people and to be known. The basic principle of networking is the more people knowing and liking you, the more obvious that they will support you in business.
Okay. I think what I was telling people that you reap what you have sown.
Yeah.
And if you put something into it, then you always benefit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something that's very important, if I think back of Robert Kiyosaki with what he But people wanting to be prosperous in business, they must be willing and able to invest a tiny bit of capital, but some time into networking. I mean, it's not a very expensive exercise, but it's an exercise where everybody can actually benefit through the benefits packages that we actually offer them.
Yeah, but it's not really a benefit because you have to reach out, you have to get involved, you have to be part of the initiative. Otherwise, if you wait for somebody to benefit you, then you'll be waiting for the rest of your life.
Absolutely, unless you're actively involved in person, as you just said.
Yeah.
You will not experience any success in networking.
Yeah. So we need to emphasize the point is join, be involved, get on with it.
But I think the good news for the listeners is that in close future, I will be available on a constant basis, at the studio in Johannesburg, and we will have, a much better communications platform running.
No, there's no one complaining. You don't have to. We are already communicating. The moment you promise people that when I reach next week, you are already becoming God, John. You must keep the momentum. The people who have already started inquiring, get hold of them, get in touch with them, get involved. You don't have to wait to come to the station for things to happen. Yeah. So if you are watching there, John is already at work. He is waiting for you to be engaged. Ask not what your organization can do for you, but what you can do for yourself in the name of the organization. So many people ask for organizations to do something for them when they can actually do more for themselves.
It is very well said from you, Mr.
Yeah.
Well said.
So if you are out there and you believe in yourself, and you believe that you don't know everything that you want or wish to know, and that you can actually build your career around other people, then please do the right thing. Get in touch so that we can refer your name to John and his team so that you can effectively be part of the dream team that is interested in advancing your interest or the collective interest. So I think we have covered some ground for today. So you've taken the numbers.
The numbers of the people.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll share these ones with
Then
John.
we share with John so that
He can.
when we talk tomorrow morning, we already know who is on and who is out.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Very good idea.
So you got 4 people for today, and you are on Facebook, and you are part of this conversation. Please do something about your own future. Don't wait for things to happen, but you can make things happen yourself. So on my side, I got, let me just call one at random, so that we have how many minutes? Yeah.
Okay, we've got about 5 minutes.
Yeah. So I'll just call one at random. Hello? So are you excited?
I am very excited.
That's good news. That's
The adrenaline is rushing through my veins.
yeah. We got a lot of.
That is pumping.
That's we need.
You see how much ground we've covered from the time we conceptualize this new institution and to what we've achieved so far.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible people, incredible opportunities, incredible mutual taking place.
Yeah. So I think it's I think somewhere to start from.
Absolutely.
Mm. So any last words that you may wish to send across?
Yes, we are constantly seeking and developing new avenues and new ideas to improve our service delivery. But we will always, be able to put something new on the table, something more exciting on a regular basis, something to excite every member and every listener. At the end of the day, this station is not only about business people, but it's also for the community to listen in.
Oh, just hold on. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, I am sorry.
Hey, how's Derek? How are you doing?
Hello, good day, how are you?
Thanks for responding. Yeah, thanks for responding to the call.
Yes.
I just wanted to confirm you are interested in being part of the National Business Forum.
Yes, very much interested.
Where are you located?
I'm in Johannesburg, North Riding.
North Riding. Okay, I got John Stewart, who is the president of the organization. You can say hi to Derek, John.
Hi, Derek. We need people like you on board. Thank you so much for the interest that you show. And we hope that we can provide you with extraordinary service in future. Hello?
Did you hear what John said? Hello? Derek?
To get you.
Oh, did you hear what John said?
No, not really.
No, you are saying welcome on board, and he looks forward to working with you.
That's nice.
What are your business interests or professional interests?
I'm into architecture and construction.
So you want more clients?
Yes, definitely.
Or you need clients, okay. So John was saying the membership fee is 100 Rand per month for a total of 1,200.
Problem with that?
1,200 per year. And then he is also, if you pay upfront, it's 1,000 Rand per year.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'll try to get the banking details and stuff like that.
okay, I will get, if you can give me your number, you can just type your number so that I can give John for him to get in touch with you.
Okay, can I respond to the, can I put it in his inbox?
On Messenger, yeah. Hello?
Yes, I'm thinking I put my number in the inbox.
Yeah, you do that, yeah, so that we can send it across.
Okay, Mr. Mawere, I'll do that.
Okay, no, thanks. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Derek. Thanks, same to you. I hope it's gonna be something fruitful for all of us.
Yeah, if you want to make money, you can only make money through other people. Hello? My bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Mr. Mawere, we've got another bomb that's going to explode in close future.
Yeah.
I'm just going to name a certain brand to you, but you know, for the future, this can be something extraordinary. It is affiliated autos.
Yeah.
Just want to place that name, you know, in the mind of people. There's a lot of opportunities that will arise through this as well. But
Yeah.
you know, for some later discussion.
Okay, no, thanks.
Thank you so much indeed.
All right.
And to all the listeners, thank you very much for your interest and participation.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Mawere.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Okay. All right. To all the listeners and viewers, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon on the 1873 National Business Forum. We are back tomorrow between 2 and 3 as we continue having a conversation. Otherwise, catch us tomorrow on the Continental Sunrise Breakfast Show. Tomorrow, as we continue drawing lessons from Southern Africa, we are looking at South Africa and we're drawing lessons from the ANC, which is African National Congress. Good afternoon. All right.